Well, hello. Evening, good afternoon. Hello. We're back with the zombies, or at the moment, hopefully without the zombies, because they shouldn't be in my base. Yeah. Grab some of our prepared food. Put up water, and I think today we're gonna head straight to Tiki Town, starting it off with a little bit of zombie bashing. So weapon situation now. 4 headshots, 12 size. Probably gonna stay more than a day, huh? Let's grab some extra size. Oh, why not? We got 21 more. Hit it. Yeah, maybe. Along this beautiful self-built road. Every time I drive along it, I tell myself, don't ever build a base that far away from the main road again. Nailed it. We still have the club hammer in here. Yeah, it's cool. So maybe depending on room and everything and timing on the way back, I might just grab some more stones so we can get the remaining walls in. And if I'm not mistaken, it should have been like 5, maybe even 6 days since the last time we were in Tiki Town, so most zombie corpses should be despawned. But clean streets here. Cleanish. Yeah, before we do too much fighting here, maybe we take the opportunity while it's still a little bit quiet, no zombies got our attention, to do the welding here. The mask, couple torches, take the ones that are not 100%. And we have zombies coming in. That is a scary sight. I always hate it when they come up behind me. Game, you no longer get XP for this. Zombie. I wonder if this makes any sound, disassembling something with welding gear. Even the number of zombies that are coming this direction feels like we just shouted here. Give me a minute here. Should really eat the soup first, but I think I got the soup in the car and the stew here. Soup's gonna go bad faster. Done now? It looks like we're done. Bunch of wire here. Now there's something we can use wire on. The blacksmith and the forge. Don't think he heard yet what the deal is, so let's continue. Yeah, with the wrong animation, but okay. I think we wanna sledge away the concrete barrier. Probably move the lights away. Could grab them. I just don't know if we really need more floodlights in the base. Need more regular lights. Base is dark as hell. Yeah, still the problem that we don't have a freaking generator to actually utilize this pump. Watch it be out of fuel after all this effort. We don't feel like wasting any more propane on this. Either way, even if we never get this gas station going, I really like having this a little bit more open and not having that single tile path that we had here. Alright, so where do we go now? Still the vast majority of zombies back there. Grecian love bug. Yeah, do something silly. Put and shout. And hopefully not regret that decision.
It is good to see you again.
Hello, Joker Chef. Good to see you.
Hey!
How's it going? How have your zombie adventures been lately? Yeah, we might, you know, have pulled enough here to justify beta blockers. Is there a zombie here at the gas pump? Oh, he ran inside for whatever reason, okay. You seem to have something interesting on you. Let's kill you away from everybody else. Fight axe. And that's it, pretty much. Okay. Oh look, it's the Joker. See if we can get the fence bangers here. Guys, I'm not sure yet if they want to attack me. They are still kind of on the fence. Get that one too. It was a decent start to the day here. Sometimes I wish I had a knife or something to step through the fence. Yeah, this is looking already almost clear. Didn't sit down and rest, so might be a bad idea. Also, I'm getting a little bit of stutter here. There's so many zombies, or is it the pathfinding that's causing them issues? I don't know. Hopefully I can coax them all into... No, come to the street. Don't go behind the fence. Don't go where I can't follow. Oh, she is actually behind me. I thought, oh, that's probably one on the other side of the fence. Nothing to worry about. Okay, slowly coming around the fence behind me, though. So time to take care of that.
Raiders roll.
Hello, welcome in Raiders, hello Drunk on Life. Let me just do a quick good old shout out here. Welcome in, everybody. How was your stream? Hope you had a good day. I'm assuming you were also busy in PZ. Hope all went well and nobody get bitten. We're currently fighting our way into the outskirts of Tiki Town. We have a base in the middle of nowhere, built up from scratch in the forest, our wilderness base, but now we're also starting to loot some towns, and it's going reasonably well. He's okay, but still can't drive. You know, I feel I have the opinion of myself that I'm a decent driver, but I'm constantly hitting trees and stop signs. But I'm still saying I'm a good driver. It's the trees are literally jumping in the road. Like they're moving. When you're not looking, the trees like moving to the side and you drive in them and everybody's like, oh, you're such a bad driver. And it's like, no. That was the tree's fault. You need a little bit of a sit down here. Yeah, we gave it a couple days here. weren't in the town for a couple days, so that the corpses would all despawn, and well, looks like we're back to having a couple corpses on the ground. And I guess that just comes with the program. 5 out. Yeah, we have actually 2 of these. We have this one and then a weird apocalypse version with like an MG on top, which of course machine gun doesn't actually work, but looks kind of fancy. But the real right price is up ahead at the gas station, which we're trying to get to. Oh, Vendrel, how you doing? if we zoom out there at the gas station, the laugh bug, that's my goal here for today. But there's also 1 or 2 zombies still back there, so oh, so you're saying it would not be a good car for me? Okay. Yeah, that's something I'm always curious about with the modded cars that have the engine in the back, if it's actually that the engine doesn't take damage if you get a front collision, or if it's just a cosmetic change. I mean, either way, as long as you keep your hood in good condition and don't drive around when the hood is already ruined, then the engine shouldn't take any damage anyway. Usually try not, even it's hard with the new ragdoll physics, but I usually try not to use my car as a tool to kill zombies. Take those. Now, I should mention, so in this run, we have a couple special rules in place, and one of those rules is for every building that I enter, I need to basically pay for the privilege of entering it with 100 zombie kills. So even though all these boxes in the containers here are smiling at me, I can't go in there. Or if I go in there, I'll have to pay for it. Basically, so we started the run, complete wilderness, not allowed to enter any building. And then after 100 days, survived out in the wilderness, we changed to this, 100 kills per building. Pay to win, basically, right? Maybe turn on the lights here. I think this is a problem for tomorrow, Survivor. Yeah, pretty much. Zombie ears is okay. Well, without the ears, though. You just keeping track of it on the map. Some map notes. Yeah, it's kind of like the whole idea kind of evolved over the course of the run here. Originally, that wasn't the plan, but the pure just staying in the wilderness and not looting anything kind of got a little bit stale once we were stable enough where I'm like, okay, we can survive here. So now what? So then we change to the, okay, let's actually loot some stuff, but we have to pay for it. Yeah, my book in the car. Let's have some nice dinner here by the campfire. Two hours 57 minutes. That's not a lot. Actually, let me check here. Do I have anything else I can throw in there? Reverse inventory? No, I had a I have also a pot with soup in the car. Maybe that was the what you saw there. Anything I can throw into the fire here? I don't want to go chop a tree, the small handle. Oh, there's some planks. Was mostly I'm using that fire here just so I can read without using my batteries. Some scrap wood here, isn't there? Hang on. A plank gives me 1 hour and 7.5 minutes, which is a very odd number here. But then can't I halve a plank into like 6 medium handles? On each medium handle, it's giving me 40 minutes. Yeah, and that's not something IndieStone kind of looked at when they decided the fuel value of a medium handle. Yeah, 8 hours of fuel. Fantastic. Magic. Um, I ever noticed that the fire doesn't really move when you speed up time? $177, which is not a new record, but very close to it. Looks like we're gonna have a fantastic foggy day today. Wonderful, love it. All right, get my soup. Spare weapons. Let's go back to work. Hang on. I think we should have some more water in there. In a random sink. Yeah. Talking about reverse inventory, like I feel like inventory positions is something very interesting. Like this is, I kind of got stuck with the default positions, right? Started playing that way, never even considered changing it. But if you see other people play, and then it's kind of wild what some people use. Like, you know, whatever is most comfortable and most accessible, of course, to you. Some people like both windows here, or one window on the left, bottom left, one bottom right, and then dragging it over that way. That always felt a little bit complicated. Actually, on second thought, let's try to fight on the street. I think the zombies might actually be enticed not to come around this way, but up top. And then we can keep all the fighting up in this area. No plants. This is the scary part, because I know myself and I'm so tempted to check out the car and ignore the zombies that are too close. Couple coming in again. Out of here. Fresh one out. Your second fresh one out. Oh. Camping zombie. Might have something in that hiking backpack. Kill you here separately from the rest. Single bandage. Nice. Exactly what I was hoping for. You know, let's have a breakfast soup here. Oh. Yeah. Exactly the area you want to have your breakfast in. That guy on the other side of the fence a second ago. The 5 coming around the fence line here. More coming, but that's gotta take a while. Enough time to get a little sip in. We found him. Gotta take the heads, right? Don't care too much about the walking cane. Before. Oh, great. And that's why we took 5 days of a break from Tiki-Town, so that we could be killing zombies without having to worry about corpse sickness from all the corpses. But yeah, that's not working out, is it? I'm just gonna ignore that until it goes to second stage. Then we have to get out of the corpses, yeah. Already not a good start. I don't necessarily see a key anywhere on the ground. He said we can hotwire. Check out the condition. Ooh. Neat. 61 engine quality. Almost full gas tank. She's ready to roll. Just a bunch of glasses. This key might be in the gas station. Gas station main building, wherever that is. On here? That feels so far away from the pumps, eh? Run all the way over there to pay and then go back. What do you have there? Jimmy Gibbs? Schneebeck? Some hammering on that wall happening. It's just as busy as up top. Yeah. Oh, not anymore. Nice. Okay, so just the one I have in hand and then the hatchet. So maybe casually fighting back towards my car and getting some spare weapons out of there. Let's head back. Maybe we can even get out of the zombie stench. Unpleasantly hot the whole time. It's such a warm November day here. Yeah, this was not the fastest way to get back to my car. Definitely should have at least taken the hole in the fence, but hey. Back up here somewhere, where it's away from the corpses. Shits again. How did I manage to get a duplicate baseball card already? Picked up 3 cards. Yeah, we also still have that baby there. And we kinda need to rescue at some point. Be kinda nice if we can make it inside the gas station. Maybe get some food from in there. So I'm very curious. Can I pick up these tiles? I cannot. Imagine we could pick these up and have a little path in that pattern at our base. That would be kinda nice. But oh well. Don't like this guy like sneaking past me and then probably double backing back onto me. Doesn't feel like a good way to end your day. Got it. Hard to judge how many people are banging on that wooden wall there behind. I don't think it's going to be enough to get through the wall. Second I thought, oh, cigarettes, cool. And then like, oh, that's the other character. Don't need cigarettes here. It's a knife. Of course it's a bread knife. It's always a bread knife. Never not a bread knife. Logical. Hope you had some nice food. How you doing? Yeah, I wish I had a what was it? Disruptor defense. Yeah, was it? What's it called? The thing I used to kill the worms? Or I forgot. I think it's disruptor defense, right? That was surprisingly effective until it wasn't. Discharge defense. Yeah, same thing, same thing. Not sure why I would be shooting discharge at the zombies, but at the worms rather in Factorio, but no, whatever works. Think of the second zombie here with a freaking rifle on their back. Easy again from all the corpses, but now we have a place where we can decrease a little bit. These lives are going quickly on today. Did they bash through the wall there? No. Slowly coming around the building here. Mostly slowly. Breaking point. We can't go on like this. Oh no. Barbecue chips. And some choco cakes. Let's take a soda bottle here. Coke bottle. Wait, what's that? Bubblegum soda? Digitown map, does it actually work again? No. In here worth looting? Oh yes. Tickets. Not. Okay, but we're slightly over encumbered. I don't like it. Don't really see how I can get. Let's just bring stuff to the car. It gets us away from there. Any. Also, I need to pay, of course, for the gas station, right? Gotta keep track of that. Military crates in this one. I might actually knock that one open. Odd chance that we might find military crates with a military backpack. I'll take that. We've been 6 months alive and still a basic backpack. That's just unacceptable. Right, Scratcher. Nothing. Do I need a surface? I might need a surface. Okay, we scratch that later. Right. Okay. Let's grab a hatchet. With ammo. Gotta have something non-ammo. It's all ammo, ammo, ammo. There's a lot of ammo here. But yeah, we're not shooters. I mean, this would be reason to become a shooter, huh? Oh, it's all ammo. Okay, let's keep track of this though. So, first of all, yeah, we've paid for the gas station and for this container there. That's gonna be tricky with all these containers. Keep track of which ones we've been into. And then that means we are paying for 2 more buildings. Puts us at 39. Means we have 9 still open. Okay. No. To get a glimpse on what kind of crates we have in the various containers here. I guess we can open them, right? That's our rule. We just can't get inside unless we pay. Either way, I think 2 days tiki time, 1 or 2 days back at base seems to be a good rhythm. Let's hit the road. I haven't actually looked at my weight the whole time. I was hoping, yeah, it's going up thanks to the nice stew and soup we had. Oh, real question is gonna be how we're getting that car out of there. Oh, you know, go walkie. That way we can have a radio in the kitchen and not just in the bedroom. Kind of hoping that the gas station would have, like, in the magazine shelves, the vehicle magazine thing, so we can work on heavy duty vehicles. That would finally allow us to fix those trailers. I kind of feel like if I want to do a big trip, collecting, you know, furniture and flooring and windows and all that stuff we need for the base, I'd really like to do that with a trailer, because we have so limited stuff that fits in the car. Oh, first things first. Let's go inside here. Scratch this. Then I guess we can leave some of that in here for future expeditions. We leave the beef jerky in here. Put the rest into our shelves. Forgot again to get any sort of lighting here. Oh, we have barely any room in this thing. Putting the lard in here. Putting this back in here. Actually, sunflower seeds we're going to put into our seed storage. That is not the seed storage. We need to move this to where the fields are going to be in spring, but I guess we have some time. Young wild garlic. You can do it, young wild garlic. I believe in you. Now, where did I put the baseball cards? I know we already collected a couple. Zooming somewhere in here? Yeah. Alright. What's the other thing I wanted to do? Oh yeah, the tactical walkie-talkie. $6.2. That's 95.2. Edit presets. Chewing gum. Stop being agitated. I think that's everything cleared out, and we even have some time in the day left here to read some mechanics knowledge. Anything else on our reading list at the moment? I know we don't have carving, we don't have cooking, we don't have metalworking, we don't have napping. Metalworking would be really nice though. That agriculture, nope, that's missing. It would be nice if we get to level 2 from all our crops, and we could start with the next book here. Level 4, that is. Animal care is red. Butchering free. Don't have it. Heat raising. Fishing 4. Right. We just got back from a trip to Tiki Town. Almost, well, no, actually, got to the gas station. I flashed that on, I think. Did I? No. Thought the battery was going down there. I didn't even pay attention to the kill tracker. I was so focused on my battery there. All right, what are we doing here? What are we doing back at base? Cleaning the chicken coop. It's always got to be the first thing. Is it already at 100% dirtiness again? I guess it's related to how many chickens you have, probably, eh? Which makes a lot of sense. Port Authority building. The wall you can... Okay. Gotta help me there. So, Port Authority... Oh! Oh, hello. So we found a Tiki Town map in the gas station, but, you know, reading the map was empty, but apparently it still unlocked everything. This one here, L-shaped. It's the only L-shaped building. Yeah, that's there's still like 50 zombies here in that area, or maybe 100. That's gonna take a little bit longer. Also, is this always been this way, that it's like just overlaid over the normal map? Yeah, I remember. I think I saw you saying that you kind of disabled the map or something because it was causing errors with one of the updates. Refix it. Oh yeah, that sounds exactly like one of those things. We might have to reduce our rabbit population here. I'm just saying. This is getting a little bit out of hand. Hey, monkey arms. What's up? That song seems oddly familiar, huh? I think I heard it somewhere else before. Right, let's make some breakfast here. Check the generator. How we looking? 597. Good old fish salad. Double oils. Eat that right away, and then we're gonna do exactly the same thing again. Although I shouldn't use random fish. I really should use up the stale fish. I think it's gone. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Look, you can't be that picky. It's the apocalypse. Gotta eat what you can get. So the plan for today is gonna be I'm gonna have some sexy time here. Hello. Be nice if we had more sacks. How did we? What? Why is it not using these? One at a time. Seems silly. Build 42 it's been out since December, but it's still the unstable version, right? It's unstable, so basically, you know, play at your own risk. But it's been available for a while now. I think we're really closing in on more than half a year. Also, this stuff all needs to come out. I think I'm just gonna place the tarps here for now. Don't know what we're gonna use them for. This goes into my sophisticated metal storage. I guess we gotta put the flamingos in with the other animals, huh? This doesn't look healthy. This way. Oh, the other flamingo is here, but it's kind of behind the water now. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah. Okay. Let me get you out of there, and we're just gonna put you there. So that wasn't me, by the way. Here. Oh no! It's like. Now, Subscribe's gonna feel really dumb about this. That now that likes that. This is my little butchering corner here. Wait, can I not just throw this in here? Something that's rotten. I know I can slice them and get a brain, and then I can use that for tanning, but we have so many brains. Need to min-max on that. Luxury problem, we don't have enough storage room in the fridge. Or the freezer for all the stuff, for the food we have. So maybe it's time to get bring in the big freezer, huh? Question is, can we do that? Might have to shuffle around a little bit here. Engine part. Where? There's a chain. That sounds like an engine part place. Okay. Maybe wave 40, so I can't even pick that up right now. Put one scythe in here. Puts me at 10.2. Need to drop something. Drop the Hexo. Now, I wonder if this thing actually already works with just one part of it. It makes freezing sounds. Let's get the second part, even if it costs us a little bit more gas. Alright, can I please see my kitchen here? Game, please. Hate when that happens. Come on, make the wall disappear. Okay, I mean, I guess we know it's supposed to go here. There we go. Okay, so now we can put the rabbit meat in the freezer. In case any of our other rabbits die a sudden and unexpected death. Then we have freezer space now. Lots of freezer space. Okay. Like half a day already wasted on just housekeeping. So. And I should refill my water. Don't even want to do much today. I just wanted to drive out with this one. Well, I guess we're gonna grab some stones, which means I should totally grab the hammer. Hammer of the club. The downside of now having a road, I tend to drive too fast on it. I'm not 100% sure if this is the right place. What I want you to do is grab some gravel. Yeah, this is a gravel road. Okay, perfect. Freaking out when you're clicking on the tile you're standing on. That's all the bags we had, or sacks. Didn't bring a crowbar. Now I'm fairly certain. Let me double check though. That we can loot these buildings, right? Yeah, we've been in here. Okay. Maybe they have a crowbar. Let's go have a shovel, a whetstone. Should have brought a crowbar, then we could grab some windows from here. Oh well, another day, another time. Range now. That sounded like it broke. Of course, 25%. What did I expect? Primary, secondary. Quick check in here. No, there's nothing in the shelf. I'm gonna grab some curtains from here. Although they're kinda not the prettiest ones. Carpet? Carpet. Oh, and the little bathroom carpet. Rug. Anything else we want from here? I think we still don't have the electrical skill to grab the oven. Yeah, no. Far away. Let's these curtains. And how about the island beach painting? Yeah, cool. Casual encumbrance of 32, no big deal. Okay. Then I wanted to get some stones here. It's gonna be the whole thing again, isn't it? Okay. Equip your primary. We need to get under 40 again. That we can actually pick up stones. Under 10, rather. Away. We can see large stones here. That's a regular one, regular one. Pretty much the whole car full up. Yeah. Let's head home and use some of that stuff, I guess. One thing I also want to do, we might do that on the next day or the day after that. Drive around to the various farms and pastures where we've seen animals before, and just just to see if they're still doing an animal welfare check. Maybe they aren't quite ready for winter and are suffering, and we can level up some butchering skill. Before we head up to base, I was considering grabbing one more large stone and just keeping that in my hands. That's one. No big deal, right? Driving while keeping a 40 weight stone in your hands wouldn't be a problem. Oh yeah, it wasn't a problem because I think I dropped the stone the moment I got into the car. Fantastic. Wonderful. 10 out of 10 would not get the stone again. Where's the stone? My good on weight here. Okay. Let's get the gravel. No, gravel. There's this wonderful little trick in order to actually get it under the workstations. You need to click from a distance, because if you click from close up, it opens the workstation and then you're out of the building menu. If you stay away, you can put it there. Makes this mess a little bit more visible, but it's fine. We do it from back here. Oh, and that's all the gravel we had. I kind of always like this, making the flooring around your crafting stations a little bit nicer. So I think we continue this here and then down this way also. So kind of have an L-shaped gravel floor. Alright, stacks back in here. Let's get the bathroom stuff. So we need the wrench to place it. Okay. Or the pipe wrench should also work. Do you not want to place it there? Can't have a sink under a window? Ah. Hmm. Have a toilet under the window, apparently, yeah. Or maybe? No? Not sure I'm 100% like this, but we'll work on it, right? We still need to get the wall in anyway. It's gonna look awkward without a wall. I think we dropped the curtains probably just somewhere. I actually want them in here, so I'll just put them in a box for now. Oh, this only goes to onto a northern-facing wall. Ah. Is the armory? Get some lights in here. We need to pick up some of those military crates, I think, next time we're down in Tiki. Anything else we picked up? No. Just for future trips. Throw the crowbar into the bed here. Eventually, we're still gaining weight. Wonderful, wonderful. I think then we're just gonna chill. Do some late night construction now. I think we're just gonna chill with some fishing books here. So, yesterday we had 202. 204 was our record. Okay, so not quite the record kill number, but, you know, it was a good day. How about a fish and egg salad today? Gotta keep it varied, huh? Looks fantastic. Um, Make some cement. We don't have any clay here to make cement. A little bit of clay still here. To get the walls in here for this room. Oh, it looks like a bathroom. Now, technically, we still would need to put some barrels on top, right? So we can actually plumb those in. Technically, we should also get a door. Yeah. Nearly out of planks here. I guess that's also something I actually wanted to do. Get a bunch of those logs that we still have everywhere out here. Get them back to base. Oh, interesting. It actually counts as inside already. Alright, cool. You know, we got 16 planks. Let's build a couple of water collectors. It's not gonna rain because it's kind of too cold already for that. Oh, take garbage back. 9. Do we have any? Well, 1. That's not gonna be enough. We will just do 2 in the middle, and that's enough to plumb all of them in. I'm probably never gonna use it. Use either of them. But hey, I think it just feels correct, right? Let's get this sorted out right away. Oopsie. Bath. My toilets. Gonna make ourselves another salad, and then we're gonna do another little adventure, getting some gravel, getting some lights, maybe windows. That's good enough. 60 dried chives there. Pepper is still here. Okay. Let back out again. No. Can't wait for the PC patch so that they finally fix gates, so that I can put some gates in there in the garage, and then each time I drive out, I actually have to, you know, open the gate, drive out, get out the car, close the gate again. And it's going to be annoying, but I'm still going to do it because it just feels like the right thing to do, right? Now the real question is, the house here has windows with white window frame. I don't think, does that work for any of our buildings? I don't think it does. We can also get some hay bales for our barn. No, running out of storage room way too fast here. Is this gravel shoveler on the planet? Four for 4 for the windows here. Not a single one broke. Kinda impressed. You know, I'm gonna take them. I want to try them out in our little barn building. It might not actually work. You know, if we're just getting dark windows all the time, or just trying to get them, it's gonna be hard to find enough windows. Well, I guess not hard to find, but hard to find nearby. So how many windows did I have in the barn? I think 3? Yeah. Take 4 windows just to be on the safe side here. Like out of this. Have a quick look here on the map. Have a quick stop by these houses. We're kind of already. The back is full. We have got like 5 more storage space here. If we can find some lamps, they don't take much space, I think. Really want to improve the lighting in the base. We have like 2 lights, and you know we need at least 4 lights. The question is, I don't think we've been in these, so if I want to steal any lights or windows here, I gotta pay. I should believe that we haven't been in this house there. Yeah, how are these chickens doing here? They don't have a coop, right? Yeah, no. Just shitting eggs all over the ground. Okay. Now this one would have the right windows we're looking for. We have outdoor lights. We have. Okay. Great, they weigh 5. That means I can't get them into the seats. Yeah. We take 5. Level 6 out of here. Can put the lamps in here. You know, loot goblin modes. I'm gonna go and pay for 2, 3. We got in here. Oh, hello. Sorry, I just paid for this. You can't be in there. Lucky house, eh? Would you mind coming out here? Come on. Okay. Magazines, not the kind of magazines we need. I'll take a spare clawhammer, though, any day of the week. The chips. Beer, rotten bacon. What more could you want? Diet wine. Ooh, I think the whisk was worth it. Oh, weren't we looking for a rolling pin, right? So we can make pancakes or bread or something like that. Barely worth it, but hey, we did it. No generator, unfortunate.
Hey!
Doesn't seem to be anyone in the house. You know, those are donks, right? Lil and Cameron's never killed anyone. Yeah, there is somebody upstairs. Damn. Okay, so I'm gonna, I guess, drop something off in the car, although we don't have any space in there. So we drop it off next to the car. Solves the encumbrance-ish. Oh, really? You're one of the slow ones? Do, 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 do. Well, that was probably not worth it. Hey, running level up. Oh, the Growing Season magazine. That is very nice. Also, I do like some extra sacks. I never say no to a hatchet. Okay, that is kind of sad in terms of loot containers. I feel like the same barn, if it's in this direction, has more loot containers than if it's in this way. This took way longer than I planned it to take, and was way less effective. Need some chips. We're gonna take all of that. All of that. Super over encumbered. Let's get home. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I really wanted to do these kind of trips for decorations and stuff for the base whenever we get a trailer, right? Because it feels like there's so little stuff that I can pack in. Of course, disorganized. Yeah. I've heard it 100 times. But still, with a trailer, would have like 200 additional carry capacity. Transport capacity. Would be kind of nice. Alright. I didn't even eat my salad. Drop off the tongs here. At a workstation. As the hatchet gets into the armory. Be like all that putting the gravel out and putting the windows in. We want to do that in daylight. So maybe we leave that as it is. That sack. Oh, that sack also had 49 wheat seeds in it. What? Okay. Also known as wheat grains, which we could turn into flour. Now I'm just gonna throw it in here. That away. What else do we have? Okay. I did pick up a spare claw hammer somewhere. Let's just put that on this random crafting table that's sitting here. I just noticed we don't have any more twigs in this for lighting fires. Yeah. I mean, we're in the middle of the forest. I guess getting more twigs should be fairly straightforward, but still. Alright. That all complete. I think we're just gonna read a little bit. Did I eat the salad? I didn't. Kills with, days with almost 200 kills, and then a couple days with no kills whatsoever. Yeah. I'm gonna do one more base day though. I wanna get that gravel. You know, put on the ground. Moment I clicked, I was like, hang on. Technically, we never see this tile, but I would know that there's no gravel there, so you need to get it there. Now I made it 5 long. Alright, okay. Do it. And that's it. Out of sacks again. Probably also need to do this here, where the boxes are. I don't know. I mean, gravel is easy to get. Like, if we can always just take apart that road back there. Alright, let's see if the white windows work with the barn. I guess they would work with the bathroom. Although I kind of feel like this house needs to have the same windows all around. What do I know? I'm not an interior decorator. Not seeing any blood splatter, so far nobody else died. You know, I don't hate it. So the barn has proper windows before our house has proper windows. Okay, so I think we have like what, 4 the wooden windows. Okay. 3 of those. Gonna go into a little crafting hut. Beautiful. They're all coming together. Okay, so we have 1 more window. Wait for the lamps. Get some lamps here in the garage. Nice. I like it. I like it. It's slow, you know, it takes a while to get all the stuff back to base. But it's coming together. Now, to celebrate the day, today we're gonna eat some egg and fish. Fish and egg. That was cooking level up, wasn't it? Yeah, level 5 cooking. Always cooking egg and fish salad, but level 5, just from that. This is the spare clawhammer I looted. I think. No? No, actually not. Alright, so what else did we have in here? We need to put the crowbar back. One more white window with no real use for it right now. So I think we're just gonna put it somewhere in storage. Okay. Too late to drive to Tiki Town, I'd say. So why don't we take a look at our armory? I wanted to put like a clay tile floor in here. So this is what, a 6x6? Yeah, okay. And tile floor needs 4 tiles. Oh, it also needs cement. Alright, but 4 tiles per piece. So we have 36 spots, 4 tiles a spot, so 144 ceramic tiles that we need. Clay tiles 4 here, so we need 140. Let's get to it. There's 140 clay in here. I can't carry all. Oh, now I can. Ha. Oh, you think you're done? You're not done. That one's 100. Make another 40. Alright, catch do 2 levels of pottery. Just by doing that. Would bet I don't have anything to fire them. Okay, we fire them in batches of 8. We have 144, which is 18 batches, so we just need 18 logs here. Okay. Grabbed some ropes to make rope stacks. Yeah, 18 logs is actually a lot of weight. Four in there, 8 and 12. Secondary, we got this. We're gonna get them all fired. I'm not sure we're actually gonna place any tiles because we still need to mix cement for that. I still think firing in the kiln should definitely give you pottery XP because that's just silly that it doesn't. There's 10 tiles missing. What happened? Was my math off? Or did they end up on the ground here? Yeah, because I couldn't carry them. Okay, cool. So let's grab a build bucket or two. The lights on. Many tiles as I can carry, and let's see how many we can actually lay, how much cement it needs. Oh, cool. We can play 4 tiles per bucket of cement. That is rough. Yeah, that's probably something for a different day here. I mean, we have tons of clay, right? We went on a big old clay collecting spree last stream. We got like 400 clay. We should also have enough sand for some sand cement. Reason to get sentimental. Did they eat my salad? Yeah, empty bowl. Probably did. Right, that was also another level up in masonry, so level 7 now. I don't think there's anything that you get from higher levels of masonry. Maybe some more hit points on your walls, eh? Alright. How are we looking? Weight-wise? 80 and going up. Alright, alright. We're living the life. Alright, so tomorrow we're gonna drive back to Tiki Town. It's only been 3 days though, so the corpses will not have despawned, so we're still gonna have a little bit of an issue with corpse sickness, but we'll be fine, right? Now, we'll do a good old... We're making one salad for now, for breakfast. The whole shebang, yeah, double oil. Something that we don't hate it. Wonderful. Then we're gonna make 2 bowls of salads for the road. We can do 4 fish each. Oh, good enough. We're looking for weapons. We are... ooh. 5 scythes? That's not gonna last. Hopefully, we got a couple more here. I think that's probably already for tomorrow. Very thick fog tomorrow. That is... This might just be a single day town trip. I don't know. Also completely lost track on when our last helicopter was. As a responsible survivor, I would probably always note down the day on the map somewhere, and then we could always look that up. That seems complicated. Using a map to track stuff. Who does that thing? Totally grabbed the eco trailer. I think that's gonna be our goal, right? Getting the bug out of there. Yeah, that's always zombies from that little hut that's south of the road we've never been to. Like every time we drive by, we pull like one or two of them closer. Oh, yeah, let's actually drive inside again. I like that way more than having my car on this road of fences. This seems like a decent spot. I might even turn off the engine. Save the environment. I didn't consider one of the zombies could have the key for the bug. There's no way I'm gonna loot all the zombies here now. Alright. Today is a day. On the one-shots we're getting, I like it. It is, it is. That's a very busy area. And also, since we're so close here to the corner, everything that's on this side is coming slowly around. This is... You're still alive? Let me correct that. I was getting nervous if I hear a sound behind me. I was on the other side of the fence this time around. I do like these sides. Oh yeah, that is, she has a hatchet, I think. Somebody remind me to loot that zombie that's killed right next to the other zombies. On the road with all the dead zombies. Oh, it's a duffel party, huh? Somewhere there, I don't know. I think it's really, you know, with 8 levels and 8x skill, we're getting the 1-shots, 2-shots, and then using a weapon that has a weight of 1, which means very low stamina usage. It feels a little bit almost like cheating. This is... Oh, hang on. Nolan used cars keyring, which is not the right one, but yeah, I also want that keyring. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I don't see the hatchet. Maybe a little bit further back here. It was a meat cleaver. Well, we'll take it. Yeah, hang on. That keyring. Where did it put it? Here. Now this is a vanilla keyring. Okay. I wonder if that's like a super unique keyring that can only spawn at Nolan's used cars, like on the 4 corners, and normally And something here counts as a used car dealership or reuses that? I don't know. Oh, the treasure recipes weren't in yet? Yeah, I think as long as there's not any, I don't know how it works if there's any map changes and the map updates, if that can break anything, but I mean, to be fair, I'm still like, I don't know, 10 to 12 cards away from getting the collection anyway. But I appreciate that. And yeah, not sure what was the issue last time when I actually completed the collection in single player and it didn't work. Not bad, that's not bad. Let me check that quickly. Can't spawn an item in an inactive cell. Ooh. So I think in that run where it didn't work, I found the final card while I was clearing the Rosewood prison. So I was super far away from the cell when I completed the quest. I guess that might have been the issue then. Yeah, no worries, no worries. It's probably not anything with a dot inside Twitch chat things. Oh, there's just a link. No, it's not. So and this is the building that's that has the broken wall. I'm gonna stay a little bit away from it, I think. mean, to be completely honest, with my I have to pay in kills in order to loot buildings. Big office buildings are not necessarily on my priority list of buildings to enter anyway. And a lot of cabin keys. Jesus, where is this guy's coming from? This thing open? It is. Yeah. Alright, thanks for the warning. I think I'll probably just gonna leave that building to its own devices. What's in here? Glass breaking from over there, which is very weird. Normally you don't really hear that sound all that often. Now, what is this here? I know this is probably the old recycling metal trash yard thing. This looks like a big old metalworking warehouse, huh? Kind of still having hope that maybe we find the keys to the bug in a nearby building. But no, I think I'm just gonna have a quick breather. Yeah, not getting stench from the bodies here. Yeah. You know, gonna go into that warehouse. So let's pay up. Mark it off. Doesn't mean we're gonna rush into it, but just so that I have that out of the way. I think that new sound for them attacking wooden walls is so odd. So unusual, weird. Okay, you know what? I shouldn't be in here. I should not be in here. Suddenly zombies from every little corner there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's why we don't window cheese. Ring? No, no, yeah, that's not the keyring. Keyring with a vehicle key in it. Oh, Nyala. Fantastic. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, you're making that sound? Could you not? Thank you. A face mask? Okay. I'm never sure. So I know in one of the runs, I changed the limit for how many zombies it takes to tear down a fence from the default 50 to 20. And I can't remember if it is this run or if it's the YouTube run. I could just look it up, eh? Let me actually check that. Sandbox options, pause. Is it zombie? No. Well, maybe. No. Zombies to damage fence is 50. Okay, so it's the YouTube run where I set it to 20. Well, no, actually, it's both runs where I set it to 20. You never have 50 zombies on a fence. Let's keep it interesting. Makes me a little bit nervous. Okay, how are we looking inside here now? Guy over there. heal stuff. This was so dirty, or did this spawn actually as looted building with all their stuff on the ground? Too much good stuff still in the shelves for looted, I guess. Hmm. Leave this place. Not really worth the effort. Okay, I guess at some point we gotta say screw it and bash in the window. We're not finding the key. Gives me one more good reason to level up mechanics so I can eventually replace it, eh? Second time's the charm. Third time's the charm. No fence hugging here. Strictly not allowed. Beep beep. Yeah, a resounding success, I would say. You know, since we have some time here, so I didn't want to spend a second day in the town because we're gonna have very thick fog, and I just hate fighting in fog. So we're gonna be driving home in a second, but I wanna, might as well get a little refresher what the condition of this one was. I think it was very kind of mid. No, actually, never mind. Super condition with gas. Probably same problem that we don't have a key. Same problem that it has a broken passenger window. At times, not the charm. That's a lamppost. They actually have collision here. Technically, they always have collision, but I just thought that's made it sound less dumb that I just drove into it. Well, so here's the problem, huh? 3 cars, 1 person. You know what, to finish off the day? And now we looted the outer container here. Now we're also gonna loot the second one here. Feeling generous today. We have plenty of kills. I think. Oh, we crossed the 5,000. I didn't even notice. Where were the big celebrations in chat? Ah, great. Medium handles. Hacksaw blades. Steel. I guess steel bars is not terrible. Steel bars is actually really good. Sure, we'll take a couple steel bars. I guess we test how terrible towing is. Yeah, could be worse. Could it be though? It's actually really bad. I think because we started on proper road and now that this is this gravel road, it's gonna be like no. What if we just set the speedometer to 15? Is that gonna be okay? We're gonna be able to maintain that? And it's gonna be a long drive home. Immediately getting sad again. Yeah, every time I say, oh, I need to get that mod that fixes the stress that you get from zombies banging on walls. I'm sure they're gonna adjust that in the next patch, right? Okay, can you go 20? Can you do that? You can do it. You can do it. On the bright side, by the time we're back at base, the very thick fog day will be over. Hmm. 25? That's actually slower than 20. Because we try to go into second gear. Game's like, no. Well, at least, you know, this is a very long, very straight road, so don't even need to keep my hands on the wheel here. This is the exciting gameplay you come to Twitch for, isn't it? Towing a car in the middle of the night, halfway across the map. Yeah, I guess. I should. I mean, I have a vehicle trailer. I should just be using that, right? The hauler trailer. Although I'm not sure if that is actually correctly configured for all the cars yet. I'm just wondering. We are, yeah, way past the half point. I was considering, stopping the towing here and either bring the Apocalypse version or just bring the Mustang. Almost there. We're almost there. Just a little bit longer here. Very rarely drive from the map view. You can kind of see that I'm tilting a little bit to the left. So I gotta do some corrections here. Down to the right a little bit. Driving straight, surprisingly difficult in this game sometimes. You ever have the feeling that you're being followed? Feel like it's eating into my mileage here though, my gas usage. It's a bucket of paint. Like every time if you're driving by here, I'm like, what is this item? Something I left on the ground from foraging, and I just couldn't figure out what it was. Bucket of pink paint. I'm curious if we can actually properly still tow up the road up to base, or if the game's going to be like, nope, that is off road. You did put down planks, but I'm still counting as off road for towing. I'm not going to tow anything here. Actually, just as good as the gravel road. Take it. Like the least I could expect after all the work we put into this thing. Alright, we made it. We made it, actually. Now we get to the realization that, hey, maybe I should have built a bigger garage. Did I ever check if there's something in the trunk? Gas can, cool. And plastic bag. And the plastic bag has plastic bags inside. Hey, Zombie Fox, what's up? I'm just gonna throw this all away. Can't be bothered running over to the place where this belongs. Bag, makeup. Meat. Gets rid of my stress. Okay. And I hope after a good night's sleep I'm no longer sad. $193. That was very close actually to another record day, huh? Not quite though, not quite. Okay, so today we're gonna have very thick fog. Also, let's eat our fish salad. Then we're gonna put our cards in here. Oh, Leon is duplicate. Getting there, getting the collection together. The keyring in here. Still set, even after the best salad of all time. So guess we gotta make an even better salad. What? Some fish and egg. This time we only do 2 of each. I should just cook these up so I can also put them in a salad. Anyway, let's get all the extra ingredients in here. Yeah, that should cancel unhappiness. It's onions. It's actually salt for the first time on your salad in like weeks. Eat it right away. Bam, happiness. Like, since we're fog, we're gonna do some stuff around the base. Namely, buckets. Mix some cement. Trowel. Tiles. And same thing again. Cement. Cement. Is that my last cent? That was my last cent. God damn it. What's your problem? Why are you not building it? Is the trowel? No, it's fine. I mean, now you're building it. Right. Yeah, I don't think I have any reserves for sand. So we gotta go onto a sand run. I just don't feel like doing that in thick fog. Oh, look and weight wise. 81 going up. Alright. Now, I think it's been like 4 days, right, since we cleaned this. Kind of curious to see how bad it gets within 4 days. 60%. Little shits doing exactly that. You just give me the rabbit. I wanna get the chicken. Alright, what I'm carrying, which is weighing me down. Just the mason's trowel. There's a spare meat cleaver here. Alright, might as well then use the time that we have here. Where are my cooking pots? Probably in the back here. Alright, let's build the cooking pots. I'm gonna make a soup from the chicken. Stew. Chicken and fish and eggs. Well-balanced diet. Flour in there as a thickener. Yeah, our olive oil has been used up. Oh, we have lard even. It's maxing out on unhappiness and boredom reduction. That's fantastic. Okay, put it back in here. Right, and I don't have anything to actually light the fire here. What I get for auto-removing twigs. You can also fuel, that's plenty. Just have the full hour. Give me the weather. Tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we also have some weather. Okay, cool. Clear skies. It didn't even say very thick fog for today, did it? I was about to say, no bzzzt, no bzzzt, no bzzzt. Usual. Not fine. You can fit one of those in the fridge. Put the stew inside. Loop we place up here. So 2 p.m. Still foggy outside. Go to my favorite thing. Go to fresh. I guess we fresh some more. What was bothered me is that you only get seeds. You don't get like any hay or anything like that left. It's like just the seeds. Now we can. Yeah, let's change it up. We're milling instead of grinding. And then we have 12 bags of flour. 24 weight. I don't have room for that. I guess we can put it here. I was considering running to get some sand from the fog lifts, but yeah, that didn't quite happen, now did it? Alright. The most of our grains from the harvest we actually got fresh now. It's just the wheat that's left. Eat the meat. I mean, how long will that actually take, huh? I like that it says you need 5, but it's actually only going down by 1 each time we complete it. More flour. Yes, the only problem is really, and I'm fairly certain that most recipes with flour require something else. Like, if you want to make bread, you need yeast, and that's kind of a limited resource. I don't think you can get more of that outside of looting. Fine. Fine. Sleeping time. I think sleeping time is exactly what we're gonna do here. Got quite some stuff done. We got ourselves a new car. We got a ton of kills in Tiki Town, and actually pushing past the harbor area. We did this. We got a bunch of windows in our various buildings now. We got this nice gravel floor here at our workstations, giving this whole thing a little bit more structure and order. So yeah, productive session. We're gonna do some more PZ at some point. Maybe Sunday? I don't know yet. We'll have to see. For today, I'm gonna call it here though. Thank you all for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. Let me see if somebody else is streaming this or something else where I can send you to. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm gonna send you over to Claire. She's at McCoy Estate in her red race and fishing. It's just as exciting as me threshing grain, I would say. Alright, thanks everybody for hanging out. We'll do... There's probably going to be some Factorio within the next few days, and if nothing else, we're going to be doing some more XCOM on Saturday, and then possibly some Zomboid on Sunday. You know, all with a big question mark eventually. I don't know. If in doubt, hit that follow button, then you know when I'm going live, or join the Discord, and then I usually post there, well, the moment I'm going live. I'm not going to post my plans. Who plans ahead? Not me. All right. Thanks everybody for being here, and have a great rest of your evening. Bye bye.
Then it goes back to being usable as bait.
Hot diggity dog. This place is magnificent.
Dareva, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. We're doing some nice and peaceful, calming fishing. Just enjoying nature right now in a video.